Hey, if you're watching the replay of this video, I just want to give you a heads up. You might want to go ahead and fast forward a little bit because we're live now. I'm going to hang out just in case anybody wants to jump on while we're on the live video. So if you're watching the replay, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching the replay. But so that I don't bore you over the next couple of minutes, feel free to hang out with me, or you might want to go ahead and fast forward. So we're going to be hanging out for a couple of minutes, waiting for some people to join us, and then we have some exciting news that we're going to be sharing with all of our Through the Heart followers. So stay tuned, and we'll do that in just a couple of minutes. All right. So here's where we wait for people to join us. This is the little awkward stretch where we're waiting for people to join during the live, and all the people that are watching the replay are like, this is boring. So I don't know a way around it, guys. I should entertain you some way. I'm not really sure how to do that, so we're just gonna hang out. So I'm not entertaining. I need some jokes or something.
You can introduce the cameraman.
Okay. Well, I was gonna wait till people joined us, but sure, we'll introduce everybody. All right, so we'll go ahead, we'll do some introductions. So for anybody that's not familiar with me, I'm Karen Kelly. I am one of the co-founders of Through the Heart, along with my husband, Sean. Sean is our cameraman today. Say hi. So he's here as well, and we're here together to bring you guys some really exciting news today. And I'm going to hang out for just another minute or so to wait for anybody that's joining us live for our announcement. I know it's Sunday, people are busy, especially being a holiday weekend. You know, we've been running around ourselves for the last couple of hours, so I figure most of you will probably be watching the replay of this, but I wanted to get this news out to you now and instead of holding off on it. So
Hi, Samantha, or possibly Jordan.
Hi, Samantha or Jordan. So they must have seen your hand and they joined on. I think that was it. So, hope you guys are having a great weekend. So, all right, so let's get down to business. Let's get the show on the road. So hopefully if you are watching the replay of the video, hopefully you have pressed play on this video by now so that you're tuned into us. If not, you're going to miss the beginning of it, and you can always go back and watch it again. So just a little bit of background. Those of you that have been with us with Through the Heart, you know we have been around now for about 4.5 years. We started out as an extremely small organization. Literally started out, you know, Sean and I didn't have any nonprofit experience. We had about $200 in our checking account that we decided to put into Through the Heart, and we just had a passion and a focus and a dream and a drive, and we decided to kind of just go for this whole nonprofit thing. So to be honest, we didn't really know what we were doing because neither of us have a background in nonprofits. So it was kind of one of those things, you know, you just start and you're like, well, we'll see what happens. And of course, so we started out extremely small, and you know, we were just running it out of our house. We had a spare bedroom that had a desk and some supplies, and we kind of just, you know, started there and went from there. So, you know, as you know, if you've been following us, we've grown a lot over the last 4.5 years. We've also made a move. We're in the Washington, D.C. area for the last couple of years, but I still continue to work out of my house. That includes being in our 600 square foot apartment in Washington, D.C. So if you can imagine working out of your living room when you don't have all that much space, not always the easiest thing to do, but we made sure that, you know, we still got everything done and made those comfort kits and just got everybody, you know, the support they were looking for, and we made things work. So that's kind of what we've been doing for the last couple of years. I'm happy to say I live in a bigger space now, but it's still not, you know, ideal for an organization, especially one that's growing. So I'm really excited to share that today, well, as of Friday, actually September 1st, Through the Heart now has a new office, a legitimate actual office, you know, not in my living room. So really excited. We're here in the office today. We're still in the process of moving things in. So I am going to kind of show you around a little bit to give you an idea of what space we're working with, but you know, like I said, it's not set up, it's not pretty, it's not, you know, it's really not a lot to look at right now, but I kind of wanted to share the news with everybody because this is a really big milestone for our organization. So being able to move into this space really gives us a lot of new opportunities. We're able to expand some of our programs. We're able to add new programs. So we're going to have a lot of really exciting things coming in the future. So stay tuned. But I'm just so excited that this day has come. This is something that our organization has talked about, on and off for quite a while now. And we've always just decided, because our funding was so limited, we decided, let's just keep plugging along. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Let's keep running out of Karen and Sean's, house. But we've grown too much, and which is great, and we're at a point where, we need something like this. So here we are. For those of you who are familiar with Alexandria, Virginia, that's where we are. That's where our new office is. We're actually in Old Town, Alexandria. So we're right on Prince Street, one block off of the main street that goes through Old Town. So it's a great location. It's very accessible. We're only a couple of blocks from the metro station. And it's just going to be a lot, it's going to be nice for you guys to be able to come and see us and come and do some volunteer work with us. I know that a lot of you have been asking about volunteer opportunities, especially assembling comfort kits. I'm really excited that we're going to have the space to do that, and we are going to be having a volunteer day next month in October. We're also going to be having an open house meet and greet next month. So if you're in the area, stay tuned. You should be receiving an invitation to that. But we're just really excited to be able to have this space and to be able to expand what we're doing. So that's where we're at. Let me show you around really quickly. There's not a whole lot to show, but let's take a quick peek right outside the front door here. We are in an office space that is in a suite of offices. So, we're kind of on the inside of the building. But we have to show you our name on the front of the office, because this is pretty cool, guys. So here we are. It's official. When your name's on the wall, you're official. So there we are. We are Suite 105, and we are at 916 Prince Street. Of course, I'll be sending out all that information, letting you guys know and all of that. But like I said, we have a great location right in Old Town, so we are super excited about that. I apologize for my crying child. He's upset he can't be in the video. This is our office space. We have about 300 square feet of office here, which is amazing. Eventually, when things are set up, we're going to have an area over here where we'll be able to have some of our materials out. We'll be able to store some comfort kits that are made so they're ready to grab. It should lead to us mailing them to you a little bit sooner. Right now, we're usually about a 2-week turnaround time, depending upon when you make your request and when it gets in the mail and when it gets to you. So 2 weeks is great, but we'll be able to do even better. So I'm optimistic that this is going to cut the delivery time down even further on that. So this will eventually be a sitting area. It's not right now, but
it has one chair.
It has one chair. But it eventually will be a little seating area for meetings, if we're having one-on-one discussions, things like that. Just a little place to feel a little bit more comfortable and relaxed, so we're not just sitting, at desks and all that. So this over here is going to be our comfort kit making area. Look at all of this space. You can see I have supplies kind of out, ready to go the next batch in the next couple of days. But the whole idea is that we will be able to, like I said, make kits a lot easier because all of our materials will be accessible. We have a good workspace here. We have a lot of storage, so we have a lot of places to store our made kits, our supplies, all of that. So this is going to be a great work area, and when we have our volunteers come in, you can see that there's enough space to even have a couple of people standing here. So we can get kits made very quickly that way, which is super exciting. And then the rest of the office is our work area, where all of the official business happens.
Where the magic happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the comfort kits are the magic. But so this is going to be our work area. We have a lot of room for storage, which is great because we have a lot of materials. We're going to only be increasing our materials. And it's just a really great space to have to work in, to have a lot of room. And like I said, we have a little bit of room to grow into, which is amazing. So this is our office. Like I said, I'm sure I'll be giving out more details about it as we get closer to our open house meet and greet, to our volunteer day. But I'm really looking forward to having some of you in our office. I know, unfortunately, not all of you are local. We have people all over the country, and I wish that you could all come and see me here, but hopefully this video will help you to at least visualize what we're doing here. And I also just want to say thank you. So there's so many people that have been with us during the last 4.5 years. Some of you from the very, very, very beginning, when Sean and I started this, and we had no idea what was going to happen. We didn't know if people were going to think it was a good idea. We didn't know if we'd have supporters. We didn't know. And so the support that we've received has been amazing. It's been very overwhelming, just knowing that there are so many people out there that believe in what we're doing. So thank you. This is the result of your support, of all of your, your donations, your volunteer work, your, sharing us on social media, just talking about us to your friends, to your colleagues, your family. Every time that we're just, sharing the word about what we're doing, it helps us to be able to build our programs and to be able to build what we're doing here. So, so thank you so much. This is amazing. I'm so excited to see what's coming next. But like I said, this is a great milestone for our organization. So thank you for being a part of it. And I said, stay tuned for some things to come. So that's all. Have a great rest of the weekend. I'll talk to all of you guys soon. Bye.